Right, okay. Ready? Right. Ready? Right, here. So I told you, in this modern periodic table, elements are arranged considering ascending what? Ascending 1 to 20, ascending atomic numbers. Right, considering the ascending order of atomic numbers, modern periodic table has been constructed. Right, in this modern periodic table, our O-level baby periodic table, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns. These columns are called groups. First column is group 1 and we write Roman numbers for groups. This is group 1 and this is group 2, this way. These vertical columns are called groups. Remember, groups. Harida what අපි කියන්නේ groups කියලා. Group 8 is called group 0 also. 0 කියලාත් කියනවා. Right there. So there are 7 and you have to write in which numbers? Roman numbers. Say for a particular question answer is group 4. මෙහෙම ලියන්නේ 4 කියලා no marks. You have to write IV 4 Roman numbers. Right. හරි නිදිමත බෝ කරා මෙහා එක්කෙනාට නේ. හරි. මෙහෙ බලන් ඉන්න ඔලුසන්. Right. මේ පැත්ත. හරි. Right. These horizontal periods කෑවා. These horizontal rows are called periods. Hydrogen, helium are in period 1. මේවට කියන්නේ අපි periods කියලා. Right. This is called period 1 normal numbers. Period 2, period 3, period 4 කියලා කියනවා. Group numbers, period numbers. Right there? හරි. Then yeah, maybe we can start this answering questions now, but one more thing. Tell me, what's the reason? What is the factor used in constructing this periodic table? What is the reason for this order? Increasing atomic number. So, if we are considering only increase of atomic number without breaking it to period 2, to period 3, period 4, we can write it this way. No? මෙහෙම ලියනවා lab එකේ. නේ hydrogen lithium ලියන්න තිබ්බනේ. ලස්සනයි. lab එක වටේට ලියත හැකියි. But we break it and write. There should be another factor. That factor is electronic configuration. You know what electronic configuration is? Considering electronic configuration, we break it this way. Shall I give you 1, 2, 3 examples? Right. Hydrogen's configuration is 1. Lithium 3 means 2, 1. Sodium 11 means 2, 8, 1. 19, 2, 8, 8, 1. Can you see a similarity? Outer shell has 1 electron in all. If we take this one, oxygen 8, 2, 6, sulfur 16, 2, 8, 6. Can you see the same similarity here? Yes. So, we consider electronic configurations similarities in making this one. Right? තව එක්කෙනෙක් ගන්නද? Boron 5 means 2, 3. 13 means 2, 8, 3. Can you see the same? Yes, you can see the same. So, other than ascending order of atomic number, electronic configuration has been considered to construct this one. Got it? Right. Now, we can answer some questions before coming to next part. Modern periodic table. How many elements have been found so far? If you check your textbook, it is giving you A, B, O, V, E above 115 කියලා තියෙයි. අපිත් එහෙමම ලියමු. හරි ලියන්න. A, B, O, V, E above 115. Above 115. Why did I say 115? Day before yesterday, one boy had written 150, 150. එයාට ඇහිලා තියෙන්නේ 115 කියද්දි 150 කියලා. හරිද? ඒක මගේ 115 115යි. Right, 115. A, B, O, V, E 115 according to our book. Modern periodic table is based on what? Two blanks, long blank, short blank. Write in the long blank ascending order of atomic numbers. Ascending order of atomic numbers. How do you write ascending? Ascending කියලා ලියන්නේ. A S C E N D I N G. A S C E N D I N G. Ascending order of atomic numbers. And the second one is what? I showed here electronic configuration. And electronic configuration. Are you going to die? Going to die? Hold on, 40 minutes. 35 minutes. කවුරුත් මැරෙන්න එහෙම එපා. මැරීමට ආසයි නැන්න මට පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න ඇම්බියුලන්ස් එකට කෝල් කරමු. හරි. දන්න නැහැ ඉතින් grade 10 නේ. You came from grade 9. Long days school ගිහලා ඉන්නේ නන්නේ. මේක මොකක්ද නේද? අපි නිවඩු මාසේ කරා 8 to 4:45. අද දාන්න තිබ්බයි ඉතින් කවුරුත් කට්ටිය. නේද 8 to 2. මොකද කියන්නේ? නේද එනේකුත් නෑ ඊළඟ මාසේ යයි වෙන ක්ලාස් එක. අයියෝ කොහොනි වඩුවක් දුන්නොත් 8 to 4:45. අපිට මොන්නේ දැන් අපි we were late on we came to normal place now. Right. So what is the answer? Ascending order of atomic numbers, electronic configuration. This question can come. This question can come. So you can highlight the question number 2. 2 කියන එක highlight කරමු. වැඩිපුර වැදගත්. Right. Third one is a headache. What is stated in periodic law? What is stated in periodic law? I don't ask you to remember this question's answer. I don't. I have never seen this question. What is stated in periodic law? Because there are many laws in our syllabus. Newton's laws. Manam තියෙනවා. හරි? අහන එකක් නැහැ. But as I do everything, I do this also. What is stated in periodic law? What I have printed is not the answer. Answer is short and difficult. We can't understand that. Therefore, we use this printed one. So, I am going to give you the answer. Periodic law states that, just listen, properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic number. Can't understand. Hari, properties of elements, elements or properties are, what did I say? What did I say? Properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic number. Can't understand. Therefore, we use this simple version. What is simple version? When elements are arranged in the ascending order of their atomic number, when we order elements like this considering atomic number, elements with similar properties recur, repeat at regular intervals. See, elements with similar properties are met again and again at regular intervals. If I give you 1, 2, 3 examples, properties of lithium, third one, and properties of sodium, properties of potassium are similar. They meet again and again in every group 1, in every period. Properties of boron, aluminium have similarities. Properties of oxygen, sulfur, similarities. Properties of helium, neon, argon are similar. This way, elements with similar properties repeat again and again when we order them in ascending atomic number order. හරිද? It won't come. ඕක අහන එකක් නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ periodic law won't come, but you have to remember group number 1 elements have many similarities. Group 2 similarities, 3 similarities, 4 similarities. It's like this. Neither. So, you know, in our homes also, like say your neighbor, all of them have same face cut. Ne? Neither. එහා ගෙදර සෙට් එක මතක් කරගන්නකො ඔක්කොටම තියෙනවා එකම මූණක් නේ. ඇරිලා මූණක් හරි මොකක් හරි same face cut එක තියෙනවා ඔක්කොටම නේ. අනිත් පැත්තේ ගෙදර same face cut නේ. Similarities. Why? They are in the same home. So, if you go there, will your face also be like that? කියන්න බෑ ඉතින් වෙන්න පුළුවන් like නේද ස්මයිලි ෆේස් එකක් එන්න පුළුවන් ඒක විතර කට්ටිය hina වෙලා ඉන්නවා හැම වෙලේම අඬනවා නම් අපිට එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන් එහෙම නෙවෙයි මම කියන්නේ genetically there's a reason hari like that when we consider particular group elements have many similarities that you remember right group 2 elements have many similarities 8 similarities ඒවා දැනගන්න ඕනේ right there hari okay so we write what is stated in periodic law and we read this once again but don't highlight don't try to remember never came ene ekut naha right there because this is a real headache for some students because of this they hate the whole lesson aparade periodically matak weddima bye unit 3 bye ganan ganne epa hari let's write the answer in front of the question ප්‍රශ්නේ ඉස්සරහින් අපි උත්තරේ ලියමු හරි right there පොඩි අකුරෙන් properties of elements are periodic functions right once again properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic number hari මොන දෙයද ලිව්වේ THEIR දෙය THEIR දෙය THER දෙය නෙවෙයි hari properties of their atomic number then we can describe it this way when elements are arranged in ascending order of their atomic number like in this elements with similar properties recur at regular intervals don't try to by heart this ene ekak naha you can take your pencil and cut and remove third one පුළුවන් අය මතක තියාගන්න අනිත් අය මැරෙන්න එපා සමහරු මැරීගෙන පාඩම් කරනවා මේක වෙන මොකක් පාඩම් කරන්නේ ඔච්චරයි කරන්නේ එන්නෙත් නැහැ then fourth one horizontal rows are called vertical columns are called horizontal rows are called periods right then vertical columns are called groups right ne on a group 1 group 8 0 all are Roman numbers periods normal. Now tell me what is the group of nitrogen find it what is the group of nitrogen 5 but Roman 5 එහෙම ඇහුවොත් එහෙම Roman 5 ලියන්න ඕන what is the period of magnesium period 3 hari දන්නවා right then sixth one what is the factor considered in placing elements in periods don't read it what is the factor considered in placing elements in periods that means like this hydrogen and helium are in period 1 no one else is in period 1 ei danne ne between hydrogen and helium there is a big gap ne we can put some elements there but no one why only lithium to neon are in period 2 why not others and why are they in period 2 reason is when we want to place an atom in any period in the periodic table we find how many energy levels shells are present in the atom if one shell is present period should be 1 if there are two shells we place it in period 2 3 shells period 3 4 shells period 4 5 shells period 5 that's the factor okay how many shells are there that's the period so you can understand there are two atoms in this world two elements in this world with one shell what are they hydrogen and helium can't we put carbon into that ida tiyanawani bye carbon has two shells done bye got it right now what is the factor considered number of shells energy levels present in the atom okay write the answer number of energy levels inside brackets shells number of energy levels inside brackets shells present in the atom number of energy levels inside brackets shells එහෙම නෙවෙයි shells present in the atom present in the atom. Right. Let's read the example. All the elements in period 1 contain only one shell. All the elements in period 2 contain 2 shells. Right, contain 2 shells. That's right. Right, seventh one. What is the factor considered in placing elements in groups? Look at that. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium 1 are in group 1, and you can understand the reason. Boron, aluminium 3, oxygen, sulfur 6, you can easily see the reason. What's the reason? All of them in group 1 has how many electrons in the last shell? 1. Group number 3, boron, aluminium, how many electrons are there in the last shell? 3. Group 6, 6. Now you can understand. So we consider how many electrons are there in the last shell, which is called valence shell, in placing them in group. Except helium. Helium ge 2 electrons are there in the last shell, but we put into group 8 because helium is like neon and argon. Hari? Helium, neon, argon එක වගේම කට්ටියක්. ඒකයි යා වෙතෙන්ද දාන්නේ. අනිත් ඔක්කොම by considering what? Electrons in the last shell. This last shell is called valence shell, and its electrons are called valence electrons. Right. Let's write the answer. What is the factor considered in placing elements in? What is the factor considered in placing elements in groups? Okay, right. Number of valence electrons. Number of. ලියන්නකො number of කියලා spellings මං කියන්න. Number of. හරි. VALENCE. VALENCE. Valence electrons. Yeah, electrons. Number of valence electrons. හරිනේ. Number of valence electrons. ඉස්සරණ කිව්වා valence electrons, now valence electrons. Then I have asked that question, what is valence shell, what are valence electrons, but before that example. All the elements in group 1 contain only 1 electron in the valence shell, that means outermost shell. All the elements in group 7 contain 7 electrons in the valence shell. So how many electrons are there in the last shell? It is the group. Got it? Hurry. Okay, 8th one. What is valence shell and what are valence electrons? Valence shell. May valence shell is the outermost shell of an atom. So write the answer. The outermost shell of an atom. Then tan දෙක ලියවෙන්න ඕනේ. කොතනයිද? ටියුට් එකේ ආයෙ කොයිද? මෙමරි එකේ ඔළුවේ දෙකම ලියවෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් මේ ලාවට ලියවෙන්නේ ටියුට් එකේ විතරයි මට පේනවා ඒක. ඔළුවේ ලියා ගන්න ඕනේ. Right. Okay. Valence shell, the outermost shell of an atom. අඩු ගානේ ටියුට් එකේ හරි ලියා ගන්න. Then valence electrons are electrons in that. හරි ලියන්න. The electrons present in the valence shell. The electrons present in the valence shell. The electrons present in the valence shell. Yeah, like හිතන්නකො class එකේ last row එක අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් valence row. එතන ඉන්න කට්ටිය valence boys, valence girls නිකන් ඔය වගේ. හරි අන්තිම කට්ටිය. ඔය valence shell is the shell participating in chemical bonding also. When atoms react with other atoms, only valence shell change. Sometimes electrons go, sometimes electrons come. Valence shell. Right. 9th one. On what does the properties of elements determine? Listen carefully. On what does the properties of elements depend? I told you lithium, sodium, potassium group 111, boron, aluminium group 33, oxygen, sulfur group 66, helium, neon, argon group 888 have similar properties. Why are they in same group? Number of valence electrons equal and they have same properties also. So, properties come due to what then? Valence electrons. ඇයි එකම group එකේ අය එකම group එකේ ඉන්නේ valence electron සමාන හින්දා. ඒගොල්ලෝගේ properties උත් සමානයි. ඇයි එනම් properties එන්නේ valence electrons ගාන අණුව. Right. So answer, properties of elements depend on the number of electrons in the valence shell. Example, elements in same group show similar properties. Why? They have same number of electrons in the valence shell. Right? Hari. It's like in classes also same, ne? Like students in the first row of any class have similar properties. Why? Learning well, listening well, sleeping well, and getting good marks also, getting A's also. Ne? The middle line එකක් ගත්තොත් මැද හරියක් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඕන ක්ලාස් එක රිසල්ට්ස් ටිකක් අඩුයි. මේ අහ ගන්නවා ටිකක් අඩුයි මැද හරිය එහෙම තියෙනවා. හරි. සිමිලර් ප්‍රොපර්ටිස් තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ මේකෙත් එහෙම. Okay. Right. Our last target, page 6, not anymore. 6 ළඟට අපිට 7 පොඩ්ඩක් කර දෙයි වෙලා තිබ්බොත් because we need 2 hours to do first ionization energy, electronegativity one day. පුළුවන් තරමක් කරනවා ඒ වෙනකම්. Right. Now finding position of elements. Finding position of element means if I give you one element, say carbon, I want you to find the position of carbon, and you can't say carbon is there. I ask where? There. එහෙම කියලා බෑ. Position should be exact. කොහොමද? How can we give the exact position? We say carbon is in period this, group that. Can find it? Position කියන්නේ එක period එක කීයද, group එක කීයද? Right. Finding position of elements. Right. First I give you to find the position using your normal method. Right. මම වැඩි කියන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. I want you to find examples one's answer. Find the position of element possesses following configuration 2,8,6. ඔගොල්ලෝ නිකන් ඔයාලගේ සාමාන්‍ය method එකකින් හොයන්න 2,8,6 ගේ position එක. What is meant by position? Period and group. Periodic table is there, you can find. 2,8,6. Find its position. කොහෙද ඉන්නේ 2,8,6 in the periodic table? What is the group? What is the period? Yeah, you found it very fast, but not using the normal method. Correct method, fast method. Come on, again here. But you all can try using normal method or somehow find it. ඒකත් බලන්න නැහැ. යාට කියන්නෙත් නැහැ. කියලා දෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හරි. හොයන්නකො බලන්න 2,8,6 ගේ ඉන්න තැන group කීයද, period කීයද? I don't need your answer, but raise your hand if you found it. If many found, I give answer. Very few. මම දන්නවා අත උස්සන්න බය ඉන්නේ. බය නෙවෙයි අත උස්ස ගන්න පාර නෑ දැන්. නේ? අත් දෙකම දාලා මෙහෙම කරලා උස්සන්නත් පාර නෑ ආයෙ වැටෙනවා. Hungry, angry. මෙහෙමත් මරනවද නේද 10 වසර ළමයිව. Okay. හරි. Find it එහෙනම් තව ටිකක් time දෙන්න. ඔළුවට support කරගන්නවා අතෙන්. අත support කරගන්නවා අනිත් එකෙන් set එකම වැටෙනවා දඩ. No energy ne. Head is out by this hand, it is out by this hand, everything dada. Our normal method is this in finding position. If it is 2,8,6, our normal method is this. 2,8,6 means 2 and 8 10, 10 and 6 16. It is the 16th element. So we write the periodic table quickly and we find 16th element is this. Then we say group is 6, period is 3. Ne? අපි ටක් ගාලා බලනවා 2,8,6 නේ. 2,8,6 means 16 electrons that means 16 protons. We draw the periodic table and we find 16 protons this period 3 group number 6. Sapilino period 3 group number 6. That's our normal method, traditional method, a foolish method. Now we learn a better method to find the position directly, and for that you don't need BBC News, Nangi, Seeni, nothing. What's that method? Now you know I have given you a shortcut. What is it? Period. Listen, period gives you what? How many shells are there? Group gives you what? Group gives you how many electrons are there in the last shell. Yes or no? Yes. Now you look at this. Shells. How many shells are there? First shell, second shell, third shell. Balanginda, there are 3 shells. If there are 3 shells, period is 3. Therefore, period equals 3. Got it? Shortcut. Harida, period is decided by shells. How many shells are there? 3 shells are there. So, period is 3. We don't need that BBC and BBC News and Seeni and Nangi, nothing. Then you need group. Group is how many electrons in the last shell. How many electrons are there in the last shell? 6 electrons last. Therefore, how much is the group? Group equals 6 electrons last name Roman 6. This way we find this answer without periodic table. That's the correct method, fast method. Okay, now we complete this one and then we note this one. Using this method, we do all the calculations. See, we don't need this one. Make a tibba hindane kattiya balala hoyagatte tibbe නැත්තම් එහෙම draw කරන්න බෑ ඕනේ නැහැ. මෙහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන්. Simple ne? Simple. Right. Now finding position of elements. Number of shells equals what? Period. Right there, period. Write in the blank, period. Haritana liyanne, period. Next one, number of electrons in the valence shell. It is equal to what? Group. Group. Right. Find the position of element possesses following configuration 2, 8, 6. I want you to draw, mark everything there. Please use 2 colors. 2, 8, 6, 3 shells, period 3. There are 6 electrons, last group is 6, but Roman 6. Hari, hadagan. Last one liyagan lokuwata. Onna curly bracket එකක් දාන්න. අර වගේ දාන්න curly bracket එකක් එහෙම දාලා ලස්සනට හදාගන්න. I have printed 2, 8, 6. You don't have to write again. I have printed 2, 8, 6. If you want, you can write again or you can use that. ලස්සන දාන්න curly bracket එකක් දාලා 3 shells period 3 නේද අර 6 round කරලා 6 electrons group 6 easy නේ method is easy. Now exercise 1 2 3 4 you can do. You don't have to put curly brackets and circle now. You noted the method, quickly you can write period is this, group is this, method is this. පව් කියලා පෑන දුන්න ආන් ආයෙ පැන්සලෙන් ලියනවා. පව් කියලා පෑන දුන්න මං ඉස්සෙල්ලා අහුරලා ආන් ආයෙ පැන්සලෙන් ලියනවා. Very happy. I was thinking how to bring Thursday class and online class to our normal place. Now we have come. දැන් අවුලන්නේ. Now we are going parallel, then almost parallel. ගන්නට යනවා. Right. Answer quickly. Don't worry about covering syllabus, you can check. In none of the years I did units faster or half. කිසිම අවුරුද්දක හයියෙන් කරෙත් නැහැ කොටසක්වත් අතෑරියෙත් නැහැ, but we covered syllabus, but we have to work like this. නිවාඩු මාසෙම දන්නවනේ ඉතින් පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩ කරන්න වෙනවා. The subject is like that. We are doing many papers also. And that's why I have no time to do in other districts. Kandy Olympiad යන්න බැරි ඒකයි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ අයියේ. Right. If I do classes in like 2-3 districts, for every district I have to give extra classes. No time then. But here I can combine classes and do. You know that, ne? I combine classes and do extra classes. But if I do in different places, I can't do that. So I have to stay here. So I have to do half. මෙහෙනම් පුළුවන් අපි grade 10 classes දෙකක් එකතු කරා grade 11 එකතු කරා extra දැම්මා නිවාඩු මාසේ. මම තව districts වල කරන්න ගත්තොත් ඕක කරන්න බෑ. I can't ask you to come to somewhere else නේ. කරන්න බෑ. So and then I have no time to do separately in different places. Right. Okay. 2,4. 2,4. We need period, we need group. How can we find period? Period is shells. 2 shells, period is 2. Group electrons last 4 electrons, Roman 4 group. Right. Next one. 2,8. 2,8. Period is how many shells are there? 2 shells. 1 shell, second shell, 2 shells. Group is how many electrons in the last shell? 8, Roman 8. Group 8. But London syllabus uses these numbers, not Roman numbers, but we use Roman. 2,8,2 then. 2,8,2 then. Period is how many shells? How many? 1, 2, 3 shells are there. Group is electrons in the last shell. 2, Roman 2. Roman 2. Right. Then 2,8,8,2. 2,8,8,2. Period is shells, 4 shells. Group is electrons in the last shell, 2. Easy, ne? We don't need periodic table. We are very fast. තත්පර ගානෙන් අපි ලිව්වා. මේවා ලියලි දඟලන්නේ නැහැ. Right. The other one now. The other one. Write the electronic configuration of following elements. I have given period, I have given group there. Maybe using this, maybe using something like that, you can try. Do first one, the way you can feel. ඔයාලට දැනෙන විදිහට පළවෙනියට උත්තරය ගන්න. කැමති method එකකින් දැනෙන විදිහට. Now we are feeling very sleepy, hungry and angry නේ. Right. නේද? දැන් දැනෙන දේවල් වචනෙට හරවන්න බෑනේ. හරි. දැන් දැනෙන දේවල්. පරක්කු වෙලා ළමෙක් කියනවා. තව විනාඩි 10 තියෙන්නේ. මෙයා තමයි ඔයාලගේ ඇඩ්මින් නෑ. ඔය ලින්ක්ස් අනම් මනම් ආවේ නැත්තම් ඉල්ලද්දි ඕම් බලාගන්න කවුද කියලා. මං එහෙම නෙවෙයි. I'll give you traditional foolish method, slow method and new method. Element in second period, group 5. Some students do this. They draw periodic table and they find second period and group 5. Second period is this, group 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That means there are 7 protons, 7 electrons. Therefore, හරිද? සමහරු මේක හොයාගන්නවා period 2 මෙයා, group 5 මෙයා. ඒ කියන්නේ nitrogen. Nitrogen is 7. 7 protons, 7 electrons are there. Configuration 2,5. ඔන්නෝම ලියනවා. Using periodic table. Our method is not that. Our method is this. Once again, period is shells, group is last electrons. And what is this? second period group 5. Second period and group 5. අපි ගන්න මෙහෙමයි. Second period means what? 2 shells should be there. Yes or no? Yes. Group 5 means there should be 5 electrons last. Yes or no? Yes. 2 shells, this is the first shell, comma, 2 shells, this is the second shell. Second shell has last shell has 5 electrons. First shell has how many? First shell has how many? Remember, electrons can't go to second shell without filling first shell. Not like in a class. පළවෙනි පේලිය පිරුණාම තමයි දෙවෙනි එකට යන්නේ. Electrons. හරි? So if there are some electrons in the second shell, surely first shell has how many? 2. If there are electrons in the third shell, tell me how many electrons are there in the first shell? 2. Second shell? 8. Can you remember? First shell has 2. After that only second shell can get electrons, maximum 8. After that only third one can get 8. Therefore, if there are some electrons in the second shell, surely first shell is full, 2, 5. This is how we get. Okay. So, I want you to do it this way, not that way. ඔතරම ලියා ගන්න ඔය වගේ second period කියන්නේ 2 shells, group 5 means 5 electrons. This is how you write. You can use 2 colors. One color for this one I use blue, one color for this one I use black. Oh, very few minutes. මදි. තව විනාඩි 10ක්වත් තිබ්බනම් හොඳයි. Right, do this way. Right, second one then. Third period group 7. Ne? Yes, third period group 7. Third period. What is given by third period? 3 shells. They can like this, and like this. 3 shells are there. Third period කියන්නේම 3 shells. Group 5 means 5 electrons last. So here we write 7 electrons last. So here we write 7. If there are 7, there should be 2 here, there should be 8 here. In one of the classes, maybe Saturday class, 2 students asked, how do you say 8 electrons here? How do you say 2 electrons here? I didn't expect that. Maybe you also have the same doubt, that's why I described that one. සමහරව මේක නම් හරි 7 electrons okay. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? මේක 8 තියෙනවා කියලා. කවුද දන්නේ? So I told you, no, when electrons fill into an atom, first electron going to first shell, second also to first shell. After that, third one comes to second shell, up to 10 second shell. පළවෙනි shell එක පිරුණොත් තමයි ඊළඟ එකට electrons වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක පිරුණොත් විතරයි අන්තිම එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. So if there are 7 electrons here, message is these 2 are full. By what? By 2 and 8. එහෙමයි වෙන්නේ. හරි. That's why we know this one is 2, this one is 8. Right. Second period group 2. Second period and group 2. Now I directly write. Second period means 2 shells. First shell surely full. Second shell we don't know. 2 means that also has 2. And the first I wrote like this. Now I am reducing the amount of writings. තව වෙලා තියෙනවා කියන්න විනාඩි 5. Right. Element in fourth period. Fourth period group 1. Fourth period group 1. හරි. මොකද කියන්නේ fourth period means directly 4 shells. ඕන ලියන්නම්කෝ 4 shells. Group 1 means last 1 electron. 4 shells means first one complete, second one also complete, third one also complete, and fourth one. Fourth one has how many? 1 electron. 2, 8, 8, 1. Lazy ne? Right. Lazy na linta vinadi 4ක් තියෙනවා ඈ. හරි. Let's complete this one. Mostly completed. මෙයක් කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් හරි. පුළුවන් වුණොත් කරලා දාමු. විනාඩියක් විතර වැඩිපුර යයි. Right. හරිද? Right. Little more about periodic table. Haven't you completed this? You have. අපි complete කරා interval එකට කලින්. Then what else? Look at carefully. This periodic table is having some steps, staircase like thing, separating metals from non-metals. It is little more. Can you see I have printed? If you can't see, or even you see, I want you to take a nice color pen or even highlighter and draw this. Look at this. Can you see there is something coming in between B and B up. මේ BB දෙක මැදින් උඩට එනවා කවුද? පේනව නේද? Then it is going flat. It is like a staircase. මෙහෙම පඩි පෙළක් එනවා. BB දෙක මැදින් කියලා මතක තියාගන්න. Remember between two BB is going down. Then it is like a staircase. මෙහෙම යනවා. Okay. This is separating metals and non-metals nicely with some metalloids also. Can you see it? Please draw it again. Make a pen තියෙනවනේ draw කරන්න. හරි draw කරන්න. Draw this. Take your highlighter or take your red pen and draw nicely. හොඳට පේන්න ඕනේ. මොනවද දුමුතු? zoom කරනවද මාව? Right, okay. Right, then you can see there is an arrow like this. This arrow is telling you that on the left hand side of this one you get metals and it is covered by, enclosed by this staircase. So hydrogen is not a metal, it is up. All others are metals. And you can see on the right hand side, excluding last one, I have given another one for non-metals. Non-metals. Non-metals show various properties. Last group is not showing those properties. This last group I have given a name. What is it? Noble gases. Today we talk about noble gases and finish. The one before that, this one is called what? Halogens. Halogens. And first group's metals, lithium, sodium, potassium are called alkaline metals. So if you have to write some examples for noble gases, helium, neon, argon. Halogens, fluorine, chlorine. Alkaline metals, lithium, sodium, potassium. Okay, little more about this. Now immediately we come to page number 11. Page 11 වලට එනවා. On page number 11 also you can see same. Last one, metals, non-metals, metalloids. Can you see? Me? You can see these steps. And can you see in a different color boron, boron, and in a different color Si silicon, Ge germanium, As arsenic, antimony. Can you see? පේනවද මොනවද elements වගේක් තියෙනවා light color. මෙන්න මේගොල්ලෝ මේ. This one. Next this one. Then germanium here. Can you see? Arsenic here. ඔහොම පේනව නේද? හරි. These are called metalloids. Metalloids means they are not very good metals, they are not very good non-metals. They are showing properties of metals and non-metals both. These are called metalloids. So our topic is metals, non-metals and metalloids. So I want you to take highlighter and highlight boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, Sb antimony, and last one, what is it? TeOPO. What do you see? TE වගේ පේනවද? PO වගේ පේනවද? TE වගේ පේනවා. Right there TE, highlight that also, tellurium. These are called metalloids. හරිද? Highlight them 1 2 3 4 5 6. මේකෙනුත් හොඳම boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, last two එච්චර වැදගත් නෑ, because what we need is first 20. Especially boron and silicon you need. මෙන්න මේ දෙනවා special boron, silicon, they are in our first 20, that's why. You highlighted all, you can circle these two. Hari, these are metalloids. They have metallic properties as well as non-metallic properties. We write that statement and we can finish. Harida, right. Then ලියන්න. මේක යටින් ලියන්න මෙහෙම. Metalloids show properties of metals as well as non-metals. Metalloids show properties of metals as well as non-metals. Example B, Si, boron, silicon, boron, silicon. Right. So our next day we are going to skip noble gases and directly we do patterns in periodic table. Maybe we can do helium, neon, argon. Then කරන්න තිබ්බනම් හොඳයි, but බෑනේ. Patterns in periodic tables, first two patterns will take about 1 hour. We should do halfway, can't stop. No one is dead, ne? Bring your pencil, ruler, eraser, if possible few color pencils. Hari? Right. So thanks for being with me. No deaths reported. නෑනේ, deaths මුකුත් නෑනේ. Partial deaths නෑ, quarter නෑ, මුකුත් නෑ. Right. So I'm very happy I could bring you to Saturday class level, Tuesday class level.